In this example, I'm going to demonstrate how to write a couple of functions where you are manipulating or changing pictures. So the first one that we're going to write will be to remove all of the red from a picture. So the way to do that is we're going to write a function, and I'm going to put a comment here in my code. Removes all red from picture argument. Okay, so we're defining a function called remove red, and we're passing in a picture into our function. Don't forget your colon at the end of the line. We're going to indent, and basically what we want to do is loop over all of the pixels. So for p in get pixels picture. So we're just looping over all of these pixels, and we want to indent inside of our loop. We're going to set the red for that pixel to 0. So we're just going to remove all of the red. This is actually changing the picture object, so we don't have to return anything from this method from this function. When we get back from the function after we execute it, then we'll see that the picture has in fact changed. So I'm going to save. If I hit load, we always have to load our function in order for it to work. It's going to ask me if I want to save it. So I'm going to make sure that I save it in my folder where I'm saving files from this class, and I'm just going to call this, these change red functions. .py, remember to name it .py. I'm going to load my program. Now in order to run it, I need a picture object, so I'm just going to use the puppy and the kitten that we had from before. So I'm going to say I'll do puppy file equals pick a file. So I'm going to get a file object, and I'll pick the puppy JPEG file, and then I'm going to say puppy pick equals make picture puppy file. And if I look here, if I show the puppy pick, I'll see there's my puppy. And now I'm going to pass the puppy picture to the remove red function. Remove red puppy pick. Be sure to pass the picture, not the file. And it runs for a second or so. And then if I repaint on puppy pick, I see that it's a much cooler color now because I've removed all of the red from my image. So that's an example of writing a function to change our picture. Let's write another one here. We're going to write another function that keeps only the red from a picture argument. So here, def keep red only picture for p in get pixels, again picture. Then what we're going to do here is we only want to keep the red, so we're going to set the green of the pixel to 0, and we're going to set the blue of the pixel to 0. So then all that will be left there is red. Now I have to, in order for this to work, I have to load my program again. I can just save it in the same file that it's already in. Now, here's an example where you'll see that if we take a picture that we've changed in a previous function and we try to use it again, we're going to get some unexpected results. So I'm going to call keep red only for my puppy picture. Not only, but only for the puppy pic. And now, if I hit the up arrow and repaint my puppy, I've got a black rectangle. The reason for this is I've already removed the red from that picture. So if I remove the red and the green and the blue, then what all of the RGB values for all of my pixels are 0, 0, 0. So I have a black picture. So what I have to do in that case is I have to create the picture, or I can work with a different picture. And I simply do that. I don't have to get the file again, but I do need to remake the puppy picture. So if I say puppy pic equal make puppy pic, make picture puppy file, show the puppy pic. Okay, now I've got my picture back. Now I can call keep only red, and I'm working with a new version of the original file. Keep only red. Now if I repaint it, and again I'm just hitting the up arrow to get back to the commands I've done before. Now I see that all I have left in my picture are the reds, and the blues and greens are gone. But I had to recreate that image in order for it to work correctly. So that's just some examples of some simple functions that you can write to manipulate images.